Okay guys, welcome to this part of the tutorial where we will be creating this slide animation for our screen here. Okay, so we'll be doing this and also we'll be doing this to the two of them. Okay, so first of all we have the end product here, but we're gonna start all over again. Okay, so we're gonna click on this two, this one, and this one. Going to drag them out because we want to just do them directly. Okay, so we have this one. All we have to do now is that we need to create a frame that is 430 in width. So we come here and then we click on it. We just click on the frame and then we select this for 430 and then we select the height to be about 300 or 400. Let's see 400. Let's see 400. Drag it down. That's too big, so we'll make it 350 or 300. Okay, 300. So we change this to, let's change this the name. Let this name be product. So product page. Okay, so product page, and then what we have to do is drag this one down, and then let's reduce it again to about 250 or 200. Okay, yeah, I believe this works fine. Good. So we select the frame beneath it. So select this frame, not one of them. Okay, so we look for the frame which is frame 21, I believe, but yours you can actually name it. So I just press Ctrl X, which is Ctrl X or Ctrl X, and then you select this. So we name this slide. Okay, so what we do now is that we paste what we just cut inside here. That's good. And then we just maybe put it to the front a bit. So we select this frame now. What we do now is that we create an auto layout. Okay, so when we create an auto layout, we want to do something. We make sure that the edges, both of the edges, are 20, or we can increase it. Let's say both of them should be about 30. Yeah, 30. So 30 left and right. Okay, so 30 left and right. So the next one we should do is that when we have this set, right, we can just press Ctrl C, Ctrl V. Okay, so what we do now is that we drag this into our home screen, and then we put position left, we drag it up a bit. So what we do now is that we remove the fill because we don't want a fill. Remove the fill. Okay, so remove the fill, and then we put off clip cutting because we don't want the shadow to be cut here. Okay, we don't want the shadow to be cut there. So raise it up, and now on this one we click, which is the Xeno slide. Okay, your name and slide. Okay, so we click on it and then we go to prototype. Now welcome to prototype, where we do a lot of fun things with our designs. Okay, this is what we're going to do now. We click on prototype, and then you see this place that says overflow, right? We'll click on horizontal. Okay, but leave this one here because it has to scroll with parent. Okay, so when we do it, when we're done, we click on this place here and then we press play. Okay, so we see it here, right here. When we press play, we'll see our design here, and then test it. You can see that's how you do an animation. So you can see how easy it flows and how flawless. Okay, so the next one we're going to do now is that since we have done this one, the next one we're going to do now is the second one, which is this one. So for us to do this one, it won't be hard. We just need to press Ctrl C, or we can cut it Ctrl X or Ctrl C, any of them, and then click on this one inside. right? You click on this one inside, which is your frame 21. Right click on it, and then you press paste to replace. Paste to replace. Okay, so when you do it, you do the same thing we did before. You can actually just Control C, Control V. No, sorry, not this one. This your slide. Control C, Control V. Paste it, and then you drag it into your frame. Okay, into your frame, and then go to design, and you put it to your left. Read up. Okay, and then you remove the fill like I told you, put the minus. Okay, good. So you can see that everything's working out well. We just need to test it now. So we come and we put off the clip. Okay, we don't want the clip. Come here, and then we test two of them. So two of them are working well. And why is it not working? Because we haven't done it. So you have to click here, and then you go to prototype, and then you put horizontal. Or if you want to escape yourself from doing it there every time, you just put the main one you had before. You go there, you go to prototype, and then you go to horizontal. Okay, so you know it's actually set. Anytime you put it here, you just need to remove the fill and the clip. Okay, so you can see everything functioning well right now. You can see everything functioning well right now. Just click here, and then you test it to see how it is. Wow, that is beautiful. Well done people. Now this is beautiful, very beautiful. Okay, so now the next thing I want to do now is that I want to do animation on this one and this one. Okay, so I'm going to copy this two. I believe we'll have them outside already. Okay, so these are the two we have. So I'm going to teach you something called it's called variables and component. Okay, that's what I want to do right now. So we come here, I'll select this one, bring it up. Okay, so I'll bring it up right here, and this is what we want to do. So we have this two right here, right? We have this two right here, and we want the same thing we did just now for them, but this one we want it to be automatically played. Okay, we want it to be automatically played, like every time it plays on its own. It goes left, it goes right from time to time. That's what we want to do right now. Okay, so what we do now is that we make it, let's put this one to be 30, space 30, and then what we do now is that we make it a frame. We make it an auto layout. Press Shift A. Okay, we made it an auto layout. That's good. So now what we do now is that we come to this place here on this frame. You can see this place frame. You can see this place called create components. So when you click on it, you see this, it's done. Okay, so what I want you to do now is that you wait a bit. We go back to one step backward. Okay, we'll go back one step backward, which means you undo it, and then this frame you've created, right? This frame you've created, I want you to make it in a way that it has the same width as what we have on the screen. So the width we have is 430, right? So we make it about 430. Okay, so 430. So we just come here and then we type 430. Okay, 430. And then what you do now is that you remove that auto layout. Okay, but then you make sure you clip the content. Don't worry, you understand when we get there. Okay, so right now I want to make it let's make it 400. 400 be good. 400. Okay, so 400, and then we'll make sure that the next one shows. Okay, we want that the other one to show. It's very important we allow the other one to show when we are doing anything like this. So make sure we reduce this. So reduce this on this side, make it to, let's just say about 12. Yeah, 12 is good, so we can see that there's something coming up here. So when we click on the frame we have here, because we made it auto layout, but then we'll now remove the auto layout because we don't need it much. Okay, so when we do that, we do the next one. We come here, we come back to the create component. So when we create a component, the next thing we have to do is to create a variable of that component. So that's what we do. So when you do it, you come here, you click on this, you now create a variant. Okay, now the variant we've created, I want you to do something for me. So what I want you to do is that you will select the 2 frames inside, okay, and then you move it like this. You see, just move it. Okay, so you move it like this, and this is how it will be. This is how it will be. Okay, so when you do it, this is what I want you to do. You come here, you click on the first one you have here, which is the default one, and then you go to prototype. Now welcome to prototype. We want to do very good and mighty interactions, and this is what I want you to do on your prototype. Okay, what you do on prototype is that you click on this, and then you see this plus here, click it and drag it to the next one. Okay, and then you change the interaction. You select this, make it after delay. Okay, when you make it after delay, you have 800 seconds and milliseconds, and then we have change to variant 2, and you want it to be smart animate, and you want it to be ease out. Okay, or ease in and ease out, or you can actually do a custom. Okay, custom, you actually just edit it like this, so you can make it how you want it to flow, and then smart animate. You can see how it looks like here now. You can see. Okay, so you make it like this, 670, make it 800, and then you come here to this one, you click on the second one, then you from the top here drag it to the first one. Okay, and you make it the same thing. Now how do we fix this into our design? Click here, right on the first one, press Ctrl C, which is copy, or you right click and you press copy, and then you go to the top here, select this, right click, paste to replace. Okay, so we have that set. You can see that everything is setting up for us now, and what we need to do is to just see how it will be. So what we do now is that we go to our screen here, and then we see how it flows. Wonderful. You can see how the flow is. Okay, so we selected this, we put it to this, selected this, put it to this, and you can see that all of them are after delay. So this after delay, smart animate, and then we have the other one too, still on after delay. Oh, it's on click, my mistake. So you change this, don't make it on click, please. Don't, you make it after delay. Okay, that's what you do. And so you have this. So you see, that's what you have. And then we have to remove the so I can see that the other one didn't delete. So if you did the paste to replace and it's still there, you just have to go there and delete it. Okay, so what you do is that you come here, click on this, click on this, drag it down a bit, and then you delete the one that was there before. Just delete. Okay, delete it, and then you raise it up like this. Okay, so it's good I'm actually making these mistakes with you so that you see it for yourself. Okay, so this is what you get afterwards. Okay, so you can see, you can actually come here and adjust it. Maybe you want it to be like this, you want the whole thing to show. You can actually click here and click here, push it like this. Okay, so that's how you do it. That's how you do it. can see everything is shaping up to be how it is. Wonderful, wonderful. You can see how your effects here applies on that place. You can see you don't need to go back, and you can see how the effect is going. This one is scrolling automatically. This one is, you can move by your hand. You can see how everything is flowing well. Okay, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. This is an advanced technique that you can use when you're doing UI UX. You can do multiple images and make it flow like that. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me. Okay, so I will drop an assignment later concerning this, and let's see what you can do. Okay, so let's go for the next one.